Hello guys, we're back in the video, and today we're going to be looking at some more Xenoverse 2 updates. So yeah, let's see how many we can get. That's 8. So we could probably get 3 videos into this, so let's go. What the?
Peggy 12.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is the 6 versus 1 boss battles. You can have 6 people on your team versus 1 boss, so yeah. Oh, that final explosion. Okay, so yeah. So now let's go to a 6v1. Okay. Okay.
What is going on, my super sandwiches? Ramsel here, and I honestly don't know what to say anymore after watching that trailer. Now, if you want to see the trailer for yourself without me talking and being loud in the background, feel free to pause this video and click the link right now. But what I'm going to do in this video right now is kind of break down what just came out, and I'm just kind of blown away. Like, first of all, I remember a long time ago, a couple months ago, I suggested how it would be cool if we got some kind of mechanic where we can truly team up together and fight against like a giant boss. And I can't believe they actually pulled it off, and it looks a lot of fun. Now, I don't want to jump to the conclusions yet, and I assume that this might be the most funnest mode yet, because until I actually play it, this could still, at the end, be kind of bad, because we don't know how the bosses work or any of that. All we literally have is this, like, 1.5-minute long clip that can just hype us up for now. So until I actually get to play it, I don't want to fully give my verdict on how I feel about this mode just quite yet, but it looks a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to play it. Now, right off the bat, let's talk about a couple things that were kind of revealed in this trailer. So first things first, it's not just against giants. In the trailer, like I said, I don't know how this is going to work, or if this is a part of a mechanic of fighting a giant and then it being something else. But in the trailer, we see them fight against villainous Broly as well as villainous Turles. So I don't know if this is like, when you do these boss fights, it's like 1v6, and it's just going to be a giant character or a non-giant character, or if maybe Turles, for example, transforms into creative at some point, or Broly goes into crazy mode, whatever. I don't know how it's going to work yet. It's kind of tough to tell off a 1.5-minute long clip. But in this trailer itself, we do see the time of Turles taking on giants, and we also see him taking off characters like Broly as well as Turles. Now, a couple of days ago when I initially reported on this mode, I mentioned how there's going to be some form of mini-games. Now, when I mean by mini-games, I don't mean like mini-games in terms of like QTE and you have to press stuff when it pops on the screen. What I mean by mini-games is where it changes the mode around, and we see that in this trailer as well. There's a point where you see the time patrol get transported away, and they end up fighting 1v1 against Vegeta, or they get transported away, and that's fight themselves, something like that. So that's what I meant. I didn't like literally mean mini-games. I'm just talking about modes that alter within the mode itself that makes you have to do something different to accomplish the goal. And in this case, the goal is to take down this boss, whether it be a giant boss or whatever the boss that's at hand, a boss. Now, the thing that kind of has me really excited is due to the fact that the mechanics of the giants look a lot more smooth and fluid. The thing that I was really worried about is if I assumed that the giants would have just kind of had similar mechanics they had in Xenoverse 1, where they were just kind of bulky and big and probably had super armor or something like that. But the giants in this look like they know what they're doing. They look like they have actual AI. They can hit you hard. It's not going to be just some stupid system where it's all about having super armor and that's it, and high health. Although I can't really tell you because it's, again, it's a 1.5-minute long clip. It's just based off my observations. it seems that the Giants have a much better fighting mechanic and better AI as opposed to what they had in Xenoverse 1. Now, speaking of minigames, there was a quick minigame that I caught in the middle of this fight, and actually it seemed to be a key clash. I know key clash is like the most requested thing in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and for whatever reason, due to maybe issues with pulling it off or how it would work in the 2v2 and 3v3 system, there's no proper key clash system where you can basically tap the button to see who wins a Kamehameha blast. However, if you pay attention to this clip, which you see on the screen right now, there is a portion where it seems that everybody's trying to hold back a blast from the giant grade 8. So I don't know if this is a key clash or if this is something else, but what it looks to me, and you guys can basically agree with me or disagree with me, for me, it looks like it's a freaking key clash and they're trying to hold it back and blast it back at the grade 8. And the cool thing, if it is that situation where basically you have to do something like key clash that has back to win, I like the fact that it seems different as opposed to just getting the health down to 0 and that's it. I mean, I played the Grade 8 quest in Xenoverse 1 with a couple friends here and there, and it was never that much fun because it wasn't that challenging. But what they seem to have done with Xenoverse 2 in these boss fights, or these raid battles, as I should say, it seems a lot more involved. It feels like you really have to work as a team, and it's exactly what I was talking about a couple of days ago when I said that if they do these boss battles, they have to do it right, and they have to be more than just a battle to whoever gets the health to 0 first, or gets someone's health to 0 first. It looks fun. It looks a lot of fun, and I want to know from you guys right now in the comment section below, what do you guys think about these boss battles off the first impression? The only question that I really have right now is whether or not this is going to be a giant thing only, or if it's just part of the mechanics. For all we know, what could have possibly happened in this situation is these could all be giant boss battles, but at some point you get tossed into another dimension or another portal or something, and then you have to face off against other villains like Broly and Vegeta. And that could be the case. That could be exactly what happens here, which is why we see them fighting against Turles and Broly. So it's really tough to tell. And again, a minute and a half long clip tells us so much, but at the same time tells us so little. So I really don't know until playing myself. Now, lucky enough, I do get to play the game again in a couple of days. However, since this is a brand new announced feature, they will not let me probably even ask questions about this. So until we get closer to the release date, or possibly even the beta, I have no idea what to really basically report on this, new mode. So what do you guys think, basically? This is a chance for you guys to speak out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the new 6v1 battle mode in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I asked this question a couple days ago, and I'm going to ask it again. If there is a giant character that you want to fight in Xenoverse 2, who would that be and why? And for me, the big one that I want to go to right now is 2, actually. One would be Metacooler, which I know Metacooler is supposedly going to get announced at some point soon, because remember, he was bashed along with Majin Vegeta on that press conference a couple of days ago, and Majin Vegeta ended up being true. So I assume that Metacooler is in the game as well, and if Metacooler is in the game, that means that Giant Cooler has to be in the game as well. So I want to fight against Giant Metacooler, and 2, Hirudegarn. For the love of God, please let us fight Hirudegarn, because I feel like it can be so much fun, and he has a unique way of fighting too, because he can teleport and all that good stuff, and he has that smoke mode and everything. So I feel like if you do Hirudegarn in this new battle system the right way, it could be a blast. And the one thing that I don't want them to do is just have it be all the same thing, basically. Because in Xenoverse 1, every giant you fought was basically a grade 8, and it wasn't any different than the other grade 8s. So what I want them to do with this time, or with this mode this time around, is add some kind of variety. So add other giants like Hirudegarn maybe, Metacooler, even maybe Giant Lord Slug. Like, all that could be a lot of fun. And you know what? Matter of fact, we need Giant Janemba too. Because, I mean, Giant Janemba could be the most unique boss fight out of all of them, just because he has those portals and all those blasts he can shoot out. Man, the more I think about it, the more I'm getting hyped about this giant boss raid mode, and it's probably something I'm going to play with everybody. I know somebody already tweeted me on Twitter whether or not I would do subscriber viewer fights or modes with the raid thing, and I'm definitely down to do that. That'd be a lot of fun. So when the game comes out, folks, I need you guys to come fight giants with me or whatever the bosses are, because I feel that's going to be a lot of fun for all of us. So expect that when the game comes out on October 25th. Now, before the trailer ends, they do add one more surprise into it, and they add Majin Vegeta at the end doing his signature final explosion. Now, you guys already know this was leaked a couple of days ago. They had that official screenshot that came out that was really low quality that I assume was a leak. On top of that, like I said a couple of days ago, there was a conference where they revealed Majin Vegeta amongst the other characters. So we already knew that was coming. But seeing that, I feel like I wish we didn't know, because can you imagine how hype everyone would have gotten had they seen this trailer and then they ended with Majin Vegeta exploding? Incredible! So I am super hyped. Like, the more I see about Xenoverse 2, the more I'm just basically going all crazy and giddy inside. And I just can't wait to play it. I just can't wait to play it. Speaking of which, like I said, I will be at Bandai next week, next Wednesday, and I'll have new footage that I'll upload for you guys. I'll do random battles and all that good stuff, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're new here, and I will keep you guys in the loop when it happens, does it happen, and all that stuff. But hey, if you guys are still hyped for Xenoverse 2, you know what to do. Punch that like button right in the balls, and we'll take it from there. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your day. My name is Ramsal, and I cannot wait to see what you guys think about this new mode in the comment section below. Peace.
Okay, now let's go to the next thing.
What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Monster here, and today I'm dying of allergies, but that's okay because I have to report on the beta. Now, before I start, I do want to point out that there's no new information on the beta. The reason why I'm making this video right now in the first place is because there's so much information going on right now, and everything's wrong. On top of that, everyone's confused, and there's a lot of speculation happening, and nobody actually knows what's going on with it. So I figured I'd make this one video to let you guys know everything that's going on right now as of today, August 21st, so people are not confused. So first things first, yes. There is a Xenoverse 2 beta happening. This was announced a couple months ago. There was a live stream in Japan, and they dropped the magic words, open beta, we're doing it. However, after that, there was no information mentioned at all again, and the next time information about the beta came up was when the digital pre-orders went live on the PS4. Now, if you pre-order on the PS4 digitally, it mentions that you get into the closed beta. So now it went from being an open beta to a closed beta. The question is are they doing two, where it's supposed to be an open beta and a closed beta, or did they just change their mind and they're just doing a closed beta to kind of, I guess, incentivize digital orders, which is kind of scummy if you ask me, just because, you know, there's a lot of people who already pre-ordered physically. That's like, what happens to those guys? Do they just get a code from GameStop or wherever they ordered from? Like, this needs to be all kind of said at the beginning so people know what to go for when they pre-order. Now, as of right now, it seems that the only way you can get into the beta is if you pre-order digitally on the PS4. However, this could always change based on, I guess, how they decide to do it for those people who ordered physically. Because a lot of people did pre-order the game physically, and now they're kind of just waiting, like, figuring out, like, what about us? Like, give us some information. Now, I do want to point out that this is most likely only going to be on the PS4 again. If you guys remember last time, with Xenoverse 1, there was a Sony-based beta that was only down on the PS. And the reason why it was done that is because the Xbox is not popular at all in Japan. In fact, Xenoverse 2 isn't even coming out on the Xbox One in Japan. It's only coming out on the PS4. So knowing how they did that, it's most likely going to be the exact same situation this time around, where it is a PS exclusive beta once again. But then again, that could always be wrong, that could be changed, and I don't really know, because again, they're not saying anything. It's just, there's a speculation, news articles, even the IGN report on it, and no one's actually saying any new information. On top of that, everything's kind of clashing with each other. Now, the biggest question right now is when will this beta take place? I mean, October 25th is literally around the corner, and that's all we know. Well, if I were to use logic at this point, it only makes sense that they will do the beta sometime in September, because what they can do is they drop it, they announce it, we play the game for like a day or two, and then from there they get feedback to kind of finalize the last bit of touches into the game prior to the release in October. They can't do this in October. If the game comes out in October and they do a beta, like I said, at the beginning of the month, that's not going to be enough time to kind of fix everything that needs to be fixed and finalized before the game comes out. So it only makes sense that they'll give themselves like a good month or so and drop the beta sometime in September. And again, as of right now, it seems it's only going to be done on the PS4. Now again, as of right now, there's no new information about it. Any article you read, any video you watch, I mean, even my video technically is speculation. Until there's more information being said, you kind of should just wait and see what happens. To those who pre-order the game digitally, I guess you're set on the PS4. On the Xbox One, there's no information on it. I mean, even on the screen, it just says that if you pre-order on Xbox, you get the Tau Log as well as the Black Goku DLC. Whereas on the PS4, it literally says you get the Tau Log, the DLC, as well as a ticket to the beta. On Steam and everything else, it says nothing about it. And those who order physically, I guess you're kind of waiting. I mean, I have a gut feeling that what they're going to do is, for the people who pre-ordered physically, there's probably going to be like a bonus sent out to like Amazon or GameStop or something, because that only makes sense. Because again, it's kind of BS for them to do this and announce a, you know, beta to those who order digitally after people who order physically. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair. So I'm hoping that they do kind of clarify on that, or just do a completely open beta, because closed beta, I guess it wouldn't make any sense at this point. Just do an open beta. Just put out a code like a good couple of days before the beta happens, let's say in September, let people download it, and then when the beta goes live, we can all play it and then kind of see what the game is all about. Like, that's probably the one that makes the most sense instead of just doing this closed beta crap. Anyways, when there's more information about the beta, I'll let you guys know, so stay tuned to my channel, subscribe to new here, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. Also, follow me on Twitter. I tweet about this stuff all the time as well, so you can see like the quick information before the videos go live as well, at Rhymestyle. The link to that is in the description below. But as of right now, we just wait. We wait. But again, September seems the most likely time, and as of right now, most likely on the PS4. But if that changes, or if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. So with that said, there it is. That's all the information we know at the beta as of right now. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Rhymestyle. If you're hyped for the beta, make sure you leave a like below, and I will see all y'all Super Sandwiches in the comment section below. Peace.
Okay.
What's going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle.
That's gonna be... Alright. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Next video, we'll be talking about... Wait a minute.
Our Sweet 16.
Nope, we won't be talking about our Sweet 16. Next time we'll be talking But I mean, looking at this. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.